Clash match between the Sydney Thunder and the Brisbane Heat. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's easy decision for the captain to bat first. Everything points to a tough time for the bowlers. There should be plenty of runs to be had.
Neser has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yeah, right out of the middle.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Yep. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Yep. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Smith didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Oh. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nice shot.
Yep. Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Going with spin now. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. They'll get at least one. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Head comes out to bat in a bit of form. But it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Catch it! Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Down the wicket, misses.
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. He might never have found it if they'd connected.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Thunder are 39 for 2. Wow, that's
nice
missed the
bowling.
lot. Chance. Terrible mix-up. Simple run out there.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Gone for not many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Catch him!
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Nothing wrong with that shot. getting their iron straight away. That's raced for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Oh, bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Caught, got a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Yep. Right out of the middle.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Yes.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. There'll be runs here. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nice shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Lynn, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. Nicely played.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Cummins didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Timed that brilliantly.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Got all of it, and for 6.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah, mate.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Ooh.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Gotcha!
Just about timed that perfectly. Gone!
Yeah!
Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Drives and misses everything. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep. Chance to run 2. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Good bit of timing there.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Absolutely nailed it.
Went after the length delivery. Got plenty of it too. Got it for 6.
Super piece of timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Nisa from the university end. They'll get at least 1.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice ball.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Out. What a catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Middle that one. Great timing.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Steketee, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
This was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting. And we'll want to push on from here.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Got the slower ball and gave it the full treatment.
Hugely expensive over. 36 runs from it. The Thunder are 204 for 8.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Bowling.
McAndrew shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch it.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Swetson to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. Stumping! Oh!
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they connected.
Oh! Pads that away.
Yes.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Down the wicket, misses.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Yeah.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm loving this innings. It's been built with solid strokes, and that was another one with immense power.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Catch it. Yep.
Great shot.
McAndrew says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
Catch it. Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Brings up the half century with that shot. It's been a good innings so far.
Catch. Yep.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Catch it. Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
McAndrew has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Catch it. Yep.
Time that perfectly.
It was timed well for four. Gee, that was a good shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before 100's up. That's a really well-timed stroke.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. The captain can now put two fielders outside the circle.
Yeah.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Labuschagne shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep, yep.
Fantastic century, totally deserved to take all the accolades from the crowd. It's been a sublime innings so far.
Yes.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch. Yeah.
Well, a lovely shot, really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Catch. Yes.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Out. Good catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yes.
Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Catch it. Yep.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Great work.
Yeah!
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch. They've really piled on the runs in that innings. Not the best bowling, though, that's let this total get away from them. Such a big total. To chase. Played down the wrong line on the first ball.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
No interest in that one from the batter. McAndrew will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Yeah. Misses everything. Could be close.
Yeah.
Gone. Nowhere near making it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
Yeah.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. Bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Labuschagne, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Mark coming into the attack from the university end.
Catch.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Great catch.
Yeah!
First ball of the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Timed that brilliantly.
He was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Drives and misses everything. Massive chance. Could that be out? Looks so.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Wildermuth will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Wildermuth didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep.
Got right in behind it. Needs to be on target.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yeah!